Hello guys, just a second and I'm going to start, and we're going to start, of course. Hello guys, just a second and let me stop the volume. Okay guys, what's up? How are you? Monday, new week, new opportunities in front of us. Let's see what the market will bring us. Now, I take a look at the chart before starting. And the situation is a little bit difficult right now. Good morning. It closes very good. The thing that I don't really like is that just a second. Now, let me see. Yeah, it looks like for sell, because let's start from the daily chart. Let's not rush. Let's wait a little bit. You can see on daily chart there is a huge impulse that breaks two of the previous tops right here with very good bullish candle. So probably for now the thing that we are about to see is probably some, I don't know, I draw it like that, but some correction and probably a new high after that. Yeah, this is very bad looking correction, but probably something like that. On 4 hours, breaks the top, so probably, yeah, it will correct until this area here, or at least to the swing area. On 1 hour, makes something like a breakout on the RSI from this candle, but I still think it should make some correction. Very good rejection from the 15 minute. There is a trend line up here, so probably now it will break the bottom and it will continue, but to where, if I have to be honest, I don't know. There is a breakout on 15 minute on RSI. Also there is a divergency. So probably it will going to break the Asian session low, but from there I don't know. I really wished, guys, to see at least the price, but eventually this is the right trend line. I really wish the price to return to this area right here. Why? Because most of the times this is how, in my opinion, things works. It goes to the Asian top or bottom, but this might not be the case today. So we're gonna see eventually. Now there is some order book formed here, up here. But after this huge bullish movement last week, last Friday, I think that we should wait to see if the price now is going to make some range, some side movement, or it is going to make a quick correction and again a breakout, or it is going to return. You can see the last two times, impulse, some side movement, almost 1 week, and after that breakout. After that, again, side movement, breakout. So we have to be careful now. We have to be careful for now. I saw that rejection here. I was not too sure because this gap, I thought probably the trend line might be at like here, and the price to return to this tops, because I told you I saw in the past that this is what the price did, or it grabs the liquidity or it returns to the top. So if it's range, the other possibility that I'm thinking right now, if it is range forming, it might break the bottom, the Asian bottom, to see some rejection. If we see a rejection here from this bottom, we might enter buy until probably this area again, right here. But we are going to see again, if we enter some buys here, it will be a quick trade, not a huge trade. I didn't enter a trade here. I saw it, but I was like, okay, it's Monday, let's be more careful. And also the return ratio was not very well, because I think that it will break the bottom and will make some correction after that, which is 40 pips, but the stop, we must put it at least at this stop right here. So it was negative return ratio, so I think that we should wait a little bit. Saturday, I made some backtesting, not backtesting, but I was going through the trades I entered last week, and sometimes it's funny how you make some decisions, and after that, when it's over, you go back to the trade, back to the situation that you're like, oh my god, why did I enter a trade here? I am absolutely not going to make it if I am right now, but when you know the outcome, it's a little bit different. Two, 3, 7, 6. Yeah, I told you at least it's going to break the bottom, but it might break some of the previous bottoms as well. And from there, if we see a rejection, we might enter a buy. But there must be a good rejection, because now GXY goes to the previous top, but I think it will break it because there is a liquidity here, you can see it. These gaps, look at this gap, but very early in my country, very early in the morning, the price just reached the gap and make a huge make a good fall. Oh, so guys, for now, nothing pretty much interesting. I want to see some liquidity grab, and after that potentially to enter a trade. How much this is? Let me check what news we have to expect this week. Today, as most of the Mondays, nothing pretty much interesting. Tuesday, Fed chair. Oh, okay. On Tuesday, when this guy testifies, it will make some huge movements. You have to be sure about that. So Tuesday, after about 5 p.m. in my time zone, it will be some impactful news. Okay, Wednesday also. This guy is going to speak a lot. Tuesday and Wednesday, we have to be careful after 5 p.m. Oh my god. Thursday, core CPI, CPI, initial jobless claims. Oh my god, guys. This week will be like hell. Starting from tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and let's see, Friday. PPI, core PPI, and after that, not so much impactful news, but okay, guys, this week will be very, very volatile, so we have to be careful what we do, because it will definitely have huge movements, because you know that when Jerome Powell is talking, he creates a huge volatility on the market. So we will have it in mind. Okay. This week, definitely, guys, I'm going to be much more focused, much more not protective, but I will not rush into trades because, as I told you, I make breakdown of the previous weeks and I saw many mistakes that were my mistakes. Not that I don't analyze the chart correctly, but I rushed into entering trades before it is ready. I didn't wait for the liquidity grabs. I didn't wait for the price to reach the areas that I actually expected in the analysis, and that leads me to some losses, which were bad not only for you but for me also. So this week I will be more patient and also, of course, more observing, because the good thing, the good in this situation in the last week is that the analysis were actually very good, but my execution, that is the truth. I try to be transparent with you. My execution was not very good in some of the cases because, as I told you, I was rushing and stuff like that, which I will definitely not going to do this week. So I told you I didn't enter here because I thought that this is not very good setup, because I expect eventually the price to break this Asian low and to make some retracement again, but we'll see. Also, there is something like an order book formed here, but it's too early to end. I don't like that. This week, guys, I will stay away from situations that I don't actually like, because I don't want unnecessary risks and unnecessary losses, of course. Hi, how are you? What is your broker? In the description below, I put a link to the broker XM. But now, if I have to be honest, I'm talking with a Vantage group. They are offering good I forgot the word, guys, but they looks good, so I might start using Vantage, but I'm not sure for now. So If you don't have broker, you can use XM. It's also good, and it have some bonuses which are good for new clients. And they also have 1 to 500 leverage, which is important. This is mostly important for the European citizens, because now there are some restrictions for huge leverage for European citizens. Okay, let's check the graphs. To remains elevated, what should that means? High, or you can see what a good correction and the probable breakout. I just want to see the price breaks the bottom. It will be a good sign for me, because this is like a zone of liquidity also from the Asian session. Let me check on this impulse on 1 hour, no, 15 minutes. Okay, there is a candle. This one is very good here. Let me erase this stuff. This candle actually is really good. Let me try, but I'm not sure this will work. Yeah. Or this candle, or these two, but we just have to wait a little bit, guys. Let's be patient, because I think now it will be good if some volumes kick in, the price starts to fall, breaks here and rejects with some candle like this. We might try to buy it until this area right here. But again, if the DXY breaks the top, it might just continue to fall, and there I don't know where to expect it to fall, because if we try to put Fibonacci, we have to probably have in mind this wick right here, and if we do it like that, you can see probably this area that I draw. But again, I'm not so sure, and it's better when we are not sure, guys. It's better to be more protective and to stay away until something good happens, or the market or the price forms something that looks better, because for now it doesn't look the best. Okay, the Price gets a good rejection from the bottom here. But on the smaller charts, let's see. Okay, again, if you want, until we are waiting for something. Until we are waiting for something to form, if you want, we can check some other currencies, perhaps, I don't know. I think it will break Asia's session, because you can see the double fair value gap. You're talking about these two guys? Or... let's see what the 9 a.m. candle will bring us. Meanwhile, waiting, can you share what type of mistake you did and where, so we could learn one or two? Yeah. We can start from where? Let's see, Monday. Okay. Tuesday. So, first mistake, guys, was here. On Tuesday, I made a trend line here. And on the breakout, I entered a sell. But then, let me show you what, I don't want to call it stupid, but what a mistake I made. Because it was good, we had an impulse, correction, breakout, everything like it should be. But then I check it on 15 minutes and I was like, oh my god, what a rejection. It tricked me and it will go up. So I closed the trade on small loss and enter buy. After that, I didn't saw that, you can see here the price creates an order block and the price just reach it and make a huge fall, which left me, guys, with 2 losses from 1 trade, which is absolute hell. Absolute hell. So that's why we have to be patient and to observe properly, and also when we enter a trade we should stick to it and not make other movements. After that I draw this because there is one green candle, and most of the times these green candles works perfectly like a rejection points. The price reach it, makes a rejection, and I think I didn't enter this. Offline? What do you mean by offline? It would be very difficult because I'm in Bulgaria if it's offline. After that you can see this bottom on Asian session, which is 430. Oh no, excuse me, let me check something. And last week from 1st 5th, okay, on second, yeah, on second was this trade. Let me check first. I think Monday was very good last week, and after that I had losses which were very bad. At 9 a.m. buy now. Okay, here again the London session opens, breaks the bottoms from the Asian session, and probably we have some breakout here. I don't remember properly, but something like that. And the price starts to go up. We catch 60 pips, I think, here. Just the second time watching whether the price will break the bottoms or no. Just let me return. Come on. Come on. Okay. Let me put on alarm. After that, let me check on Monday. This is on 1st of July. Okay, here, guys. Look, this is the 430 bottom that I'm talking. This is a super secret information, so write this down. This is how I saw that the market works this way. It creates, when the price is not in some huge impulses and it is in some kind of range, Asian session creates a bottom and a top. And you can see the price breaks the bottom. In this case, it grabs some previous liquidity and gets a rejection. Breakout, we enter the trade, catch 60 pips. The price reached the top, breaks it, and makes probably on 10 minutes. Let me check. No, on 10 minutes it's not very well. Oh, okay, on 15 minutes it's okay. Made a rejection, and I saw that I entered a second trade. On Monday, yeah, it is one-to-one trade. Write this down, guys. One-to-one on the rejection. It fulfilled the profit perfectly. Probably there is also some order book here on 15 minutes, but I didn't catch this one. Yeah. After that, let me see. We talk about Tuesday, Wednesday, third. Let me see. Second. Okay, yeah. 3rd of July. You can see what a good trend line here. Huge trend line. The price gets a rejection. Very good rejection, guys. On 15 minutes, I entered a sell. And of course, the price return, make some pin bar from nothing, probably some Fibonacci, but let me see. On 15 minutes, I'm actually not sure. Yeah, there is no Fibonacci here. The price just wanted to go up, so it hit my stop loss. In this case, look how funny sometimes the market is, because guys, I thought, okay, just a second. Okay, it was right here. I thought, okay, this is the same situation like the previous day, but I'm not going to close because I thought here is an order block on the small chart. It rejected perfectly from the order block. I was like, okay, it's going good. In this moment, we don't know that this trend line is there. It starts to go up, and I was thinking, okay, should I close it and wait for some breakout like this to enter a buy? But I was like, okay, the previous time I did it, I had 2 losses from 1 winning trade. So I'm not going to do it again. And of course, if I have done it, I would manage to catch many pips. But again, I don't think this trade was bad, because first I get a very good 15-minute rejection from the trend line. After that, a confirmation from an order block on 1 minute, and the price still continue to go up. So there is no strategy works 100%. So in this case, we can do nothing. We might be more aggressive and enter another trade, but let me see. I entered on 15 minutes another trade. Here again, probably. Let me see. Okay, if I have to be honest now, this is some kind of mistake, because there is no grab liquidity. I entered here, it actually made some 20-30 pips, but I expected it that it will go further, but again it reached the trend line. No, this is the entry, so it didn't actually reach the trend line. I expected probably that it will make a test on the breakout and another point on the trend line, but that was not the case. So it hit my stop loss on break even. Let me see. Price rejects. Yes, it rejects, but man, these situations works perfectly if the price breaks the bottom. I don't know. These rejections, the strategy that I use works perfect if the price breaks the bottom like a liquidity and gets this rejection. So for now, and also DXY is pumping up. I'm not going to enter here. As I told you, it gets a rejection, but this strategy works perfect when it has a grab liquidity. In this case, there is no, so I don't know. Also, let's wait a little bit. Let's wait for something, because now it reached the previous bottom and starts to reject. Oh, this. Okay, let's start again to see. There is still a divergency on 1 hour and the breakout. Probably if we make it like that. I don't know, I still think it's early for some impulses. London session is more like grabbing the liquidity and not so for some huge new impulses. So of course you can decide for yourself, but I'm willing to wait a little bit, guys. I'm willing to see what eventually, because the DXY is pushing and it still looks, because here you can see the gap, it collects the gap and starts to push. Now if it breaks, this stops right here. Let me draw a line. It might push up to these highs also, because there's something like an order book here also, or some zone, and I think that the gold will continue for now to fall. Of course, that is my logic. This might not be the case, we'll see. Or if DXY just grabs the liquidity and starts to fall, but as you can see for now, it's really looking like pumping. So probably the gold will turn and continue to fall for now. Let's make this like other zone and see. Okay. Okay, it closed above. Let's see what this will do to the gold. Uh, okay, guys, we're 110 people who are watching me, not speaking. Okay, thank you guys for being with me. You have to know, guys, now is the moment to tell you that very, very soon I'm writing down. I can show you. Okay, I will show you later. I'm writing down some rules right now for this challenge, 20 to 1000 pips, because there we have to be super disciplined and super focused. Yeah, I'm talking about the 20 pips, $20, from $20 to $1000 challenge. It will include 10 trades. I think we might try to do it in about 10 trading days. So about 2 weeks. Because it is very risky, and if we search for more than one trade a day, it will be very risky. It would be absolutely free for anyone to join. So, uh, yeah. And you have to know that there we are going to trade only on grabbed liquidity situations. We are going to trade only not order blocks, not third point on the trend lines, not breakout on the trend lines. We are going to trade only volumes and grab liquidity and huge rejections. That's why I tell you that we might even have days without trades, because one trade will return us 2-3 steps back, because we are risking 50% of the account. So we have to be very, very patient. You can see, I can show you guys, most of these breakouts happen after the initial volumes and the initial manipulations after the news, as in this situation, probably right here you can see this huge rejection from the previous tops right here. The price just grabs the liquidity, closes like that, and we are searching for 30 pips. In this case we can enter because it's 35 pips, and we are going to collect 30 pips. So we are going to trade only situations like that, when there are volumes, rejections, and we wait patiently and enter. So probably we are not going to trade like London session. We are only going to trade New York. Or like on Thursday, I posted here in the group because I was busy, probably something like that. You can see I posted in the inner circle that possible set up the price to break the liquidity of the Asia again. Not even the Asia, the New York session liquidity. And you can see the result. The price breaks it. Very good rejection. It actually made some test on some other old trend line. And you have to know if we enter here, we can enter because 30 pips is our stop loss. 30 pips is the profit. So we are going only to wait for situations like that, when the price is making a huge rejection. And of course, the price grabs the liquidity. So we might not have trades every day, but again, yeah, this is from New York. You can see how these things works, guys. This is absolutely information that can change your trading. So write it down. Breaks it, good, huge rejection, and after that the price starts to go up. In this case, London opens, breaks the Asian low, rejection, starts to go up. So we need only 30 pips, 10 trades, 30 pips. And it is really possible. The only thing that we should do, guys, is to be super patient. Patient because one mistake will return us 3-4 steps probably back. So this will be like my legitimation, and if I do it, and I will do it definitely, and I'm super pretty sure that we are going to make it. We are going to make $1,000 from $20. And not only that, I'm not going to make it once. I'm going to make it time after time. After that, probably, I'm not sure about that for now. I'm sure about the $1,000 challenge, but I'm not sure whether we will have if we could continue after that, because after that okay, let's make it once and we will think what we should do from there on, because we might lower the risk after that. And the difference between this trading right now and this challenge that I want to make is that here, when we have some rejections and stuff like that, we are going to enter trades. For the challenge, we are not going to enter every trade, no matter if it looks good. We are only going to enter good rejections and grab liquidity. Okay, DXY is still pushing up. I think gold. Any updates? No guys, I told you. We should definitely wait. I'm going to be in the live probably until 10 a.m. in my country. I want to see some breakout first. Now I don't want to buy or sell because it's in the middle of nothing. So as I show you guys, most of the times the price breaks the Asian low. Most of the times, every time, of course, the price is moving up and down, but I mean some of the times it breaks first probably the bottom and then head to the top or the other way around. So you're going to lose your money. That's the update for. Oh, this is the spamming guy, I think. That was the last time was saying, I don't remember well, but it was very, very fucked up. I remember this definitely, man. So uh, let me check something. $30. Okay. I'm just observing some stuff, guys. Ooh. So the question is, if the gold breaks the bottom, this is very bad impulse. You can see impulse like a correction, impulse like correction, impulse like correction, impulse. So if the gold breaks the bottom, I'm not really sure where to expect it to go to. I told you I catch one candle here, but I don't think it's serious. And this is also far, far away. I don't think London session will create such volumes. So that's why I told you guys I'm more willing to wait this morning session to see what probably the price is up to doing, and then also, okay, let me check here. I saw something. Also, there is a possibility the price to go up because from here the price makes a divergence and a breakout on the trend line, on the RSI, because this is like two corrections, not enough candles actually, but but on 4 hour it looks like it will head to make some deeper correction. You can see that for now I'm absolutely not sure, so I will stay away from entering trades. Again, I want to see at least a breakout on this Asian low. And potentially the price to go to probably this candle, and I will tell you why, or somewhere to the top, because this is the 4:30 a.m. top. So it's not 100% necessary, but I think there is a possibility if the price starts to go up to reach this area, and from there, of course, it might be just a rejection to test the trend line and then to continue to go up. Okay, now DXY starts to fall. 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes. No confirmation, nothing for buy for now. Now, if the DXY starts to get a rejection like that, and it looks like it wants to go to break this probably liquidity right here, because it gets a rejection from this potential trend line. The best situation, guys, would be the thing that I draw from the morning. Now to see a breakout, a good rejection, and to wait the price to go to break this area. So guys, there are 100 people in the live. We're more than 1 hour in the live. This is amazing. Tell me, what do you think about this setup? Do you think that the price will just continue to fall, or this grabbing liquidity, rejection, and go up is more potential? What do you think? Thirty minutes, 1 hour, 15 minutes. Of course, if it doesn't get a good rejection here, because as you know guys, we are trading based on what is happening, not what we wish or what we expect or what we desire to happen. As you said, yeah, we should be patient because last week was the example when we rush, nothing good happens. So I think it's going to hit the Asian low, then go up to around 230. Yeah. So I will show you what I'm preparing here, and we'll see. This is my expectations for now. Stop loss, of course, I will see where eventually, if it breaks the line, where the rejection will happen from, and I will eventually move the stop loss, adjust the stop loss, I mean. But I want to show you some examples, probably, to say it. How volume starts to kick in around 10 a.m. Sometimes it's different. But you can see most of the times London session grabs the liquidity and makes some movement. So that's why I expect this to happen. Of course, again, if it does not make a good rejection, you can see in this case here, it first, this is the bottom that I am talking about, but the price breaks it very early, creating a good order block. I remember this. We entered the trade here. The price made 30-40 pips and returns to hit the stop loss on break even, because I was like, okay, probably there is also some trend line or something. Hit the stop loss and make insane. Okay, there is a breakout. Okay, GXY is falling. Okay, close like that. The next candle to break again, to return, and we might enter a buy for at least 40-50 pips potentially. And if the price breaks out, we might even wait for these tops, because this is my take profit too, because this is the 4:30 a.m. top, as I told you, and most of the time to make a channel, probably it should be something like that. And if this is the case, okay, I can even make something like that. But for now we're focusing on this bottom, because I told you here is a impulse correction. Okay, it would be perfect. But what was the rule about channels? We have to put something like that. Well, am I right? Because I don't trade channels, but I think that they draw something like that and they wait for the price to get a rejection probably from somewhere here, and the first area is the middle, the center of the channel. If it breaks it, of course, the next one is here. But I don't actually trade these things. I believe more just in the trend lines, but these things works, yeah. Sometimes, probably on the smaller time frames. I don't know. I didn't make tests on them because I'm focused on the things that works for me. As I told you guys, the last week I had losses. This is the reality. But when I make a breakdown, it's not that my strategies doesn't work, nothing at all. It's that I'm not patient enough, and also I was not focusing on the higher frames because the bias is absolutely obvious most of the times, like here. Why should I search for sells in this bullish impulse? I don't know. But you have to know that sometimes even experienced traders like me, because I can easily say that I have a lot of experience, can make bad decisions, bad judgment to stay. I probably was spent too much time on the computer and I overtrade. Also, these losses affect me because I am responsible. I stay with my face in front of you, so I start to get more like not what was the word? I start to not be so sure, and I was like, okay, is it good? Is it not good? And stuff like that. And I start to make mistake. Now DXY is falling like hell. Gold is also falling. Let's see where eventually gold will make a rejection, but for now I start to think that there is also a possibility that gold continue to collect some liquidity before making probably a better breakout on RSI, and this will probably happen during the New York session. We'll see. But I have to tell you that now, as the price closes like that, I'm more starts to think that it will hit to the downside more, because there is no rejection at all. You can see, even if we go on 1 minute, you can see that the price is still pushing down. Also, where is the guy that tells before that buy now? Because I think it's not huge of a deal, but you're 20-30 pips on loss already. Because guys, in the middle of nowhere, it's not good not to buy, where to sell. because this was in the middle of downtrend, but with no confirmation, with no rejection, with nothing. So we should not buy at this situation. I told you, if this candle breaks the bottom, the Asian session low, and make some rejection, okay, we can try to scalp it and enter a buy and catch 10, 20, 10 20, 30 pips probably. But when just reach here, there is no order block because there is no good tops that are grabbed here, no matter that the price first breaks the bottoms. So there is no order block, there is nothing. We just have to wait. No, I'm not using ICT. As I told you, just a second. As I told you, I found that the things that I'm focused right now works well for me, so I don't uh, focus on anything else at this moment. Of course, there is a possibility that there are many trades, strategies that works for you. It's good. So everyone should find his place where where is comfortable for him and trade on the strategies that you find comfortable to trade. I don't know. This doesn't sound very well, but uh, but again, guys, I want to show you that there is logic in everything that we expect, everything uh, that we enter a trade based on. Unfortunately, again, as I told you, I'm super transparent because I want to be here long term. I stay with my face in front of you. Last week was not good, but not because my strategies does not work, because of my mistakes, guys. So this is the good thing about the situation, because mistakes most of the times can be fixed. But if your strategy doesn't work, the problem is bigger. Okay. So for now, I think gold is heading down. Let me mark the liquidity areas and we'll see. Look how perfectly it matches everything. So probably guys, when I put my glasses off, immediately my eyes start to hurt. These monitors, no matter that they are good and everything, when you spend too much time in front of them, it's really bad. 2377, 2374. These two would be good places to buy. Let's see which low it breaks. No, not to see which low it will break, but from which it will meet a good rejection. This is the important thing. Now I start to get a little bit frustrated. No, but probably the word is, I don't know, disappointed, because I saw it from here and I was like, okay, probably I don't see it going to here. I just thought it would break the bottom and continue to go up. What time frame are you on, sir? I want my screen to be compatible to yours in order to me to learn well. This is on 5 minutes. I'm observing the 5 minute time frame. Of course, I'm going through all the different time frames, but I'm watching it on 5 minutes. Also, let me check the DXY. Okay. Yo, where is the buy now, gold buy now with capital letters guy? I hope you're good, man. Okay, I will erase this because the price falls further down. I am not sure, guys, whether we should buy now. I mean, even if it gets a rejection, because you can see it looks like damn, this already made 70 pips. This is absolutely a beautiful example of overthinking. You can see a good trend line. In the morning I wake up and just saw it and I was like, okay, it will probably get a rejection from the trend line. It makes an engulfing candle even on 5 minutes. You can see on 15 minutes this is a pin bar rejection, and I overthinked it with, okay, it might go to this top, okay, it makes a breakout on RSI on 1 hour. But it's Monday, nothing. Let's have in mind that there is an order block here. Let's see if this closes like a pin bar. But the XY is pushing really hard for now. It's not looking for like a buy still now. We want to see the price to close like a pin bar, and probably we can try to buy it. And the first take profit will be shallow, something like the bottoms right here, guys. This is more like a scalping, potentially scalping formation, so I'm still not sure about it. Yeah, no. Not for now. Yeah. It looks like it will continue falling. Do you see, guys? That is why we should wait for the candles to close, because now it probably might continue to fall. We can adjust these tunnels wherever we want, but as you know, that's why I don't really use them, because I'm not sure. If this is a Fibonacci rejection on 5 minutes, it reached the 61.8. Profit, so Now it might be the start of a new rejection. I don't know. Again, we have to wait for a good confirmation, not a good rejection, not just to expect the price to do something and we to enter on expectations. Unfortunately, man, from the entry, from this candle, the price already made 80 pips. 80 pips. Yeah, you're absolutely right. It is downtrend right now. So probably I told you, if we do the Fibonacci from the week, it will probably return to this area. I didn't think that the price will make such a huge correction in the London session, but who am I to overthink it? So probably it will make it. I don't know. Now starts to get some rejection here, but this is the new candle, so it's not what I'm looking for. Okay, guys, the truth is that I think now starts to think that unfortunately, again, because of my overthinking, probably I missed the entry, and now now, guys, is late and not very well to do anything because these are not good liquidity levels, and even if we get a rejection, it's still risky. So probably this session will leave us without trade. Okay, guys, I don't know. Can we go now? Yeah, I think we can end the live now because I don't think something actually good will happen right now. Okay, let's see what will happen on this area. But I think that now again I'm starting to make the mistake of to start to search for trades. It formed a double bottom. On 1 minute, of course. There is a breakout now. So it might go to this trend line. But when we start to search for something on 1 minute, it's better to go away. You get your buy, mate. Just wait a little. The market's not just going to keep falling. It's just not one of those days when gold drops 500 pieces. It's for purchases. It starts to get a rejection, but guys, I don't know. The price is falling really hard, and I'm just not sure at this moment because I didn't get the rejection that I wanted. So now it will be just searching some moves. again, I'm not more like not willing to buy at this certain point, but more like to wait for some rejection potentially and enter a new sell. But let's see what the price will do on the trend line. Again, guys, the truth is that unfortunately for me and of course for you, I didn't enter the sell right here, and now we are looking for something that is risky and it might not turn out to be good because this was the morning trade here, and now as I didn't enter it, I think it's not a good idea to search for trades. So probably we are going to wait a little bit later today to see. Yeah, probably I will enter again on the New York session. I don't promise because I don't know whether I'll be able to make a live session, but definitely we're going to look for trades during the New York session. So guys, I don't want to search for trades that are risky and don't actually exist because we are already in a trade. So now probably the price will return to this area and it will continue to go down. We'll see. If I like something, I will write it definitely, but for now I'm going to go and we are going to continue on New York session. So thank you for being with me, guys. This was absolutely amazing. Don't worry, we are continuing, and soon I will announce $20 to $1,000 challenge.